In Chitauri Prime, Thanos prepares to rally the Chitauri to find the Infinity Stones, but suddenly, a shadowy figure appears from behind, stabbing him. The mysterious assailant pulls out her sword as Thanos turns back to her, recognizing her identity. The Mad Titan asks her if she's going to conduct his requiem with it, but ignoring Thanos' final words, she beheads him and picks up the Mad Titan's severed head from the floor. He commends her and expresses relief that she was the person who killed him. A Chitauri foot soldier steps in to inform Thanos' murderer that by the rules of combat, she's their new master. Her first order as a master to the Chitauri was she wants them to die, and releases a poisonous green fog from her suit, killing the Armada. Meanwhile, all wielders of the Infinity Stones had been convened by Doctor Strange meet up in Central Park. While discussing what to do with the gems, Doctor Strange decides to spy into Thanos' whereabouts in hopes of preparing for his eventual involvement in the conflict, but he finds him dead. A fight breaks out between Turk and his men and the rest of the Infinity Watch, but it's stopped by the sudden arrival of the assailant who had murdered Thanos. She was there for all the stones and hurls Thanos' head to the feet of the Infinity Watch. When asked to identify herself, she calls herself Requiem. The Guardians of the Galaxy try to take down Requiem, and when Rocket shoots at her from point-blank range, her mask is destroyed, revealing her to be Gamora. Star-Lord questions the reason for what she's doing. Strange warns Quill that Gamora's sword has the Power Stone encrusted on its hilt, but he approaches her regardless, trying to reason why she's acting uncharacteristically. Gamora asks Peter to get out of her way. Peter retorts that she won't kill him, but Gamora impales Star-Lord with her sword. Strange quickly uses the Time Stone to stop time and get Peter out of the way. Steven uses a spell to return the blood Peter lost back to his body and heal his injury. Drax demands that Gamora drop the Power Stone, but she slashes him with her sword in response. She strikes at Captain Marvel, Black Widow, and Adam Warlock, decides to fly away to put distance between Gamora and the Soulgem in his possession. Gamora tries to throw her sword at him, but she's knocked down by both Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield. The Avengers and the Guardians stand in front of her, along with Doctor Strange, Warlock, and Spider-Man. Captain Marvel lunges at Gamora and flies away with her. An explosion happens in the sky, and Gamora's sword falls down. Captain Marvel arrives holding her unconscious and drops her on the ground. Doctor Strange restrains her, and while the heroes discuss what to do, Captain America notices she's tapping SOS on the ground in Morse code with her finger, and looks at Captain Marvel with suspicion. Carol sighs and expresses she didn't want what is about to happen. Captain America realizes she's Gamora disguised using the Reality Stone. Before he can do anything, Gamora uses the stone to partially fuse him with Doctor Strange, and steals both the Time and Mind Stones. She then commands her sword to decapitate Warlock, causing him to drop the Soul Gem. Black Widow tries to race to the Soul Stone, but Gamora uses the Time Stone to stop time, stealing the Space Stone as well from Natasha. Gamora hesitates to grab the Soul Stone, but Thanos' vision encourages her to do so. She opens the portal to Soul World, and reunites with the part of herself that was trapped inside, becoming whole again.